Hey, out there, it's me again. I'm just sitting here showing up a follow-up video with the picture that was on Facebook. This is about what readings I do for people who would like to have a reading. First off, it would be the Fairy Oracle cards right here. I really like this as fairies are a significant spirit in the world and in energy. Um, I've had this deck for a while. I still do reference the books, along with the tarot and the rune, because especially when you're on the phone or if you're not face to face, you can't really offer a a really accurate reading because of what every deck and every card deck is it's symbolic of its own, what it represents and how it could be interpreted. This is the Gilded Turo, what I use, and then your runes. And I usually, for the reader, I will do a 3 draw reading, which means, let's say 1, 2, 3. Basically that, or it is immediate past, present, immediate future, because you're supposed to live in the now as much as possible. However, there is a 1 card reading, which I don't really care for the 1 card draw. You can do that online because it's saying present. Well, there's certain things that kind of like lead up to the present, and wouldn't you like to know, even if it's a little bit in advance, what your future may be? Atypical questions are, am I going to come into a lot of money? Is my business going to thrive? Is romance in the cards for me? Well, yes, no, maybe. Um, you could have romance but not have a life partner. Or you can have sex, have, anybody that's going to be, they're going to come in and out of your life. You'd like to know these questions. If you've got a question that's basically saying, well, is so-and-so going to die? I really hate them. Well, I could do a reading for something as negative, as blatant as that. But it probably wouldn't be in your best interest to get a reading based upon something that's so angry. I mean, I've done some stupid things too. Now, granted, I've done some dumb things too, made my own dolls and everything like that. Anybody can learn magic, whether it be dark or white or gray or whatever. But, I believe that, white magic and dark magic, they're two sides of the, same coin. How do you use it? But, for me, as being somebody who does readings, I try to be as thorough as possible. I do charge in my PayPal $5 for the three card draw. If I'm using all 3 implements, the tarot, the fairy oracle, and the rune, then is $15, and it's not about the money. Granted, we all would like to have some money in our life, but it's, like some places I've seen, $25 to $35 for an in-depth reading using several decks or more. And I don't think, and then sometimes people charge $5 for a 1 card reading, which, like I said before, to me, a 1 card reading really is not really going to answer all of your question. That's just how I interpret things. Before anybody goes into a reading, whether it be over the phone or whether it be in person, I would suggest to take a shower or cleanse yourself somewhat, or with some sage or some purifying incense. I know with me, I do frankincense and myrrh and sage, and I do my own quote unquote prayer to help be guided into what the cards or runes are interpreting for the reading. And I take it seriously. I'm not sitting there like, well, here's this card. That means you're going to get laid tomorrow. No, it means I'm serious about this. People should be serious about any kind of reading. I'm not Miss Cleo. I'm not some, oh, well, let's go on the phone and call a psychic, okay? And spend, a $2.99 per minute to find out, the same thing that I could have told you for a fraction of that amount. But anyways, most of the readings, depending on what kind of, it's as long as it's going to be, or it's going to be as short as it's going to be. Every reading is different and in different amount of time. It's like it could be 10 minutes, it could be a half an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour. It depends on how long, what the person is supposed to, know. And like I said, I am not some, I do what I can spiritually. I'm learning mediumship, and this would help me just as much as I feel it would help you. And plus it's Halloween, so why not contact the spirits and everything? You can do it yourself, but if you want to have some help, maybe I could help. If you are interested, you don't know how to read the cards, or some people will do that have friends that are into readings. They'll have their friends do it for free, and it's like, okay, cool. If you want to do that way, that's fine. But if you don't, and you'd like to know somebody that knows how to read a different tarot deck or the runes and the fairy oracles. And I'm learning, like you said, I'm not I'm not some professional. I'm learning just as I would like to teach. And so I hope you watch my little video here, and Halloween. Okay, well, thank you for watching. By the way, my email address for PayPal is miss_tiffee@yahoo.com. I'm on Facebook as Tiffy Luhu. I might have to get on these other Instagrams and Twitters. I'm still learning that too. So you be safe and have a blessed day.